Welcome back, everyone. We are back here a day prior again to the Ascension that is going to happen tomorrow with the final step, the big stage here at Montpellier. And I am here with the Polish legend from ITV, Mime. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for accepting. I want to first ask you and rather talk with you about Polish in general in ZRT history, because as you may or might not know, there is only 3 Polish players that made it to the stage, like for the ZRTs. There was Plastorex and Daniel. So like Polish is kind of making history and like having a growth. How do you feel being like in this particular like private circle of Polish players being at a mainly French competition?
Oh, it feels really good. Like it's been known for years that ZRT or Ascension is like dominated by French people, and there is not that many international, let's say, players that have success in ZRT because it's mostly dominated by French people, and it feels like they're born to play these maps. Legit, they're so good, and I feel happy to be here. It's been a wild journey through the qualifier all the way up to Lille, and now here on the main stage on the finals, and I'm just happy.
So in a span of in a few months, you've been to XPevo, which is an offline event, and you've done many offline events actually. Is there a major change for you between playing offline and online?
In terms of like pressure, not really actually. I feel the same pressure offline or online. It's basically all the same, but offline events are kind of special because of the people here, obviously, the different setup, and like the atmosphere in general. Like it's always interesting to see how different those events are in terms of those things, and I'm always looking forward. It's really nice to be attending any LAN. It's so nice to just come here, play some Trackmania, and win or not. Like it's always good memories, no matter what.
Yeah, playing for fun, for the memories, for the atmosphere, let's say. And you talked to me about pressure. Does the public that is going to be tomorrow, like you have a big crowd of more than 5,000 people, does it add more pressure? How does it feel like when you are going to be on stage in front of that many people? Like, how is the pressure? How is it going through?
I don't think it adds any pressure for me. Like it can be 10 people, it can be 10,000 people. It doesn't really make much difference for me. I would be as stressed as always. It's just more. It was more interesting. Like there was the crowd, like the shouting, the sounds. It's an interesting factor, that's for sure, but it doesn't really add much for me in terms of like my performance. It's even nicer sometimes to just hear like the stadium going very alive and everything.
Okay, because I was actually wondering if it would help in any way having a public, because it can add maybe more pressure, but it can also be kind of relieving, or kind of relieving at some point or in some way. So do you have any, for the pressure, do you have any ritual that you do for relaxing yourself, like for calming you down before a match of that instance, like a big match? Do you have something you do? Or not really? Okay,
really.
Okay.
I just drink a lot of water.
Okay, keep yourself hydrated, always. And now, last question. So you know who you're gonna face in your semi-final. Who are you fearing the most in your semi-final?
That's a tough question.
Always.
Probably Granati.
Granati?
Because like I could see his performance in Lille. Like he is very good on these maps. He also was playing in stage 1. He knows all the maps basically at very good level, so he will surely be a contender for the top places.
Yeah, because you had to learn the first map back. So having, I'd say, 24 maps to learn.
25.
25.
Extra map.
That is a lot, and it's a little to say.
Especially when the maps are so like they're not straightforward in any way.
Exactly. It's not like the typical competition map that you would see that you play on. It's something, it's Zerator style. It's something really special. And last question about the players. Who surprised you the most? Like Ascension, like in the whole Ascension, who would you say, which player surprised you the most?
I think the obvious answer would be Richie. Like, I don't think many people would expect him to qualify for real, yet alone the Montpellier. Like he played insanely well.
Mm-hmm.
He surprised many people, I think, and I'm pretty sure he will do good here as well.
Okay. Yeah, Richie is kind of the underdog. I feel like like he was throughout the second qualifier. He was like an underdog, and now he's here. And I think you're all guys ready for it. Like it's gonna be super cool. Well, thank you guys for watching this video, for watching this interview. That was with Mime. And Mime, thank you again for accepting this interview.
No problem.